Hello and welcome back again to another video here. Let's talk about it with WireShark. We're going to record a Nikto scan today. I'm just going to show the scan right here on my attacking machine. It's just a standard Nikto scan, nothing crazy going on, just standard Nikto-H and then the IP address of the victim machine. So I'm going to listen to the E0 here, and I got my filter open, so I'm going to press enter on the scan. And while this runs, we're gonna gather a lot of traffic, and let's just see. Now when this is done, I'm gonna stop the recording. It is done, and we also see that we receive no further traffic, so let's go ahead and close down the recording. Now imagine that you got this particular recording, and what you will do is, I don't know why the small, where is it anyways? It's just not there. Incredible, interesting. Need to find the small thing on the left you can pull, and it's just not there. Very interesting. So what you're gonna do is go to statistics and go to capture file properties, and then just look at the overall. What you're looking at, the general idea, if you have a like 19-second capture, but that is very quick, but in reality it's gonna be like gigabytes of gigabytes if you're gonna analyze, you know, real live traffic. So you see it's a range of 17,780 packets in just 19 seconds. So let's look at this traffic here, and I still have no way of. Is there a way for me to go to the top? Oh wait, where was it? What was that? Very interesting. There we go. That would be the one, the small grey bar that I need to find just on the other side. That's very weird. I cannot see it. So maybe we have a go to packets 1, I guess. Is that possible? Let's just go to the top then. So while we go to the top, we notice that we have a lot of HTTP traffic and other kinds. So which number are we at? 10,000. So what about go to packets 1. Why doesn't that work? 10, 11. Okay, so we do have just the smallest of numbers. Anyways, what we see here is basically a lot of TCP traffic. The typical SYN-ACK, you know, acknowledgement, creating a TCP connection. And then we see a lot of, very interesting actually, we got the head. And that is Nikto trying to find out which kind of options the server can respond with. So that is the HTTP 101.200 is going to respond back with the, can we actually see the data? We could just right click and say follow HTTP stream. We should actually see the things. Let's see if we can find it in all this mess here. Wow, a lot of mess. So what you kind of just off the bat see is you see stuff like, look, I'm gonna zoom very large now. It says Nikto. Evasions none. Now, of course, this is gonna give it away pretty fast. Now, if you're gonna do Nikto scans or any scans at all, you should always research the possibility of having different usage, because stuff like Snort, you know, intrusion detection prevention systems like Snort and other, you know, services like that can easily detect these kind of words and can just block out the traffic. So anyways, but we're seeing a lot of HTTP packets basically. So, and as we also notice is that the typical Nikto scan is actually gonna tell us, this is the respond, the allowed HTTP methods, and that is done by sending the, I think it's called the option HTTP request, or is it the head? I just forgot about it, but it doesn't really matter, you can just go and research it. Then it sends a lot of different packages to find out what is it we have here. Trying different kind of things, you know. It's not really my job to verify every single packet, you know. When I look at the traffic that we get sometime, you know, it's just when I see this, I can just see, you know, out of the bat that something is going on, and we have Nikto in the user agent, and that's pretty normal. So if we can like go down to another packet, let's say packet 5000, then go to, wow, we cannot go to packet 5000. Of course there is no packet, oh there it is. No, the mystery, where is it? The thing to pull in, no, okay. So let's just, you know, scroll down here. Oh, we got a TCP stream on. We can pretty much see here that, well, I make it change color, that is perfect. Let's do HTTP traffic, and we can see all these kind of with requests, and basically this is how Nikto scans look like. So we can just go down, you know, as fast as we can, and see that this is basically what we have. A lot of different kind of things going on. What this should, you know, also it tries to do some injection. You can see here, like it's gonna do like, do we have this kind of vulnerability? So I guess many things when you go ahead and read on the Nikto, what is Nikto? So let's go to Nikto, go to the official webpage called CERT, and you're gonna see stuff like this man is just gonna be in the way pretty soon, already is. It's actually not a man, it's an alien, we don't know. Anyways, it says it includes over 6,700 potential dangerous files and programs, or 1,250 servers, and some like problems over 200 servers, and multi things going on HTTP server options and stuff like that, and there are some features and stuff, and we haven't really done any features at all. We just ran, you know, the thing. So we're gonna look for vulnerabilities, and if it doesn't really give it away by just having the user agent in the actual request, just like for example this here, we can probably find the user agency says Nikto. Then what if I went back to Nikto here on the other, you know, cleared and say Nikto, and checked out, could I put in my own user agent? You know, I should probably be able to do it in some way. But Nikto grep agent user, no specified, so Nikto-h should take this. Option host require. Okay, so it's gonna be, so what if we go to just any web browser and say Nikto and say like user agent, and you just don't have the option to add an arbitrary header, but just have the option to set the user agent. So, and that should be done by -- user agent. So if that is what we see somewhere here, I don't know. Well, it says we can, so. And sometimes these options are really badly written, and you gotta, you know, always just Google stuff when you use these things, because I've seen many different kind of, even Go busters that have no documentation at all. So we could probably patch in the -- user agent. We could probably just try that right now. So we're gonna go back to here and say record. And then go, oops, then take this in here and say clear Nikto, take that and say --user agent. Is that then my user agent? just it doesn't like the oh, it's spelled wrong. User agent, no, it's double dash. Interesting. So Nikto doesn't really like me to have the dash, and this is another very irritating thing about these kind of documentations, is that they're not consistent. You know, it's Nikto's a really interesting tool, but so user agent doesn't really look like we have any. By using the dash user agent option, you can override the default. You should be able to do it really. So what if we just take this directly as they tell us to do it? Maybe it didn't like the. So let's take the whole thing here, copy that, whoops, and put it directly in. Just no. Is it my copy pasting skills that suck? Nah, it doesn't really accept that. That's a thing. Yeah, simply changing the logs. So there is of course a possibility now that we just cannot make it work. It always look bad, but we could also just see is this do we have to like this, like in this order? So 116, 28. No, I don't know. You know, it just doesn't really help. So, but we can just go back and say like, this is the things you're gonna think about, you know, when you record stuff with Nikto. And look for web requests, look for weird stuff, look for user agents, put it in your snort rules if you had snort installed, you know. Always just check out for spams, you know, on your server in a certain way. So Nikto, web request, a lot of different kind of things. Gonna try different exploits, you know, look through the traffic. You know, I haven't looked through all of it. It's gonna be way too long a video, but I just basically want to give it, you know, the head up that this is the way it should look like eventually, and this is what you should, you know, verify. So really hope you learned something for this video, and if you like the content that I'm creating, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me a lot in the end, so I can at some point become a YouTube partner, and then I can earn a little buck here and there to buy some equipment. And I really want to buy some of the newest IoT devices and try and hack them, you know, some crazy stuff, small stuff, you know, that is used in the common household or something, or just different places. That would be really interesting. I'll buy a new Wi-Fi antenna and then do some, you know, active reconnaissance with that, and to show, you know, you guys how great it is for red teaming, for example. So anyways, want to say have a nice day and see you again out there.